Could Jordan even compete against this monster?
Sheesh. This is some tough music. What's going on, y'all? Today we got how Garnett challenged old Jordan, and let's find out. Word.
Now the first question should be, why should 6'11" Kevin Garnett even guard 6'6" Michael Jordan? Well, there's a simple explanation. Let me take you back to the year 1995. Kevin Garnett attended Malden High School in Malden, South Carolina, and played on the school's basketball team. However, during that summer before his senior year of high school, Garnett ran into some problems and transferred to Farragut Career Academy in Chicago's West Side. There he was quickly recognized as the best high school player in the country. And even though Garnett just moved to Chicago with his sister, his idol was Michael Jordan. At the 1995 NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves drafted Kevin Garnett with the 5th pick overall directly out of high school, which at that time was very unusual. Not so many players
I know he was straight out of high school too. That's tough.
That skipped college had a solid NBA career. But as we all know, Kevin Garnett was different. He showed right away that he would become a great NBA player. KG gave the struggling Timberwolves a little bit of everything. Then on February the 16th in 1996, so one day prior to Michael Jordan's birthday, KG would finally be on the same floor as his idol. And he would even play in Chicago, in the city that not so long ago was his home. Garnett was super nervous. When he was asked about Michael Jordan before the game, he said, "I'm so excited. Believe it or not, you find yourself watching him doing something versus doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's part of it. That is his influence on the game." Garnett said, "On-court fandom among players doesn't happen all the time. It's reserved for the special ones." Then, when the game was on, Michael Jordan put on a show, as always. But KG also had a great game and even the play of the game.
Kevin Garnett, it's all his Farragut buddies. He bought 20 tickets up there. Instead, it's Garnett almost wrong. Oh, what a slam from Kevin Garnett! Went from an almost turnover to his 20th point.
So he brought tickets for all his homies. That's tough. And they actually showed them too. That's fine. They gave his friends a little camp time up there in the stands and all
At the
that.
end, the Bulls would beat the Timberwolves easy. But Kevin did not get a chance to guard Michael Jordan. Why would he? Jordan was a shooting guard, Garnett was a power forward. Garnett's Jordan fandom got so far that he wore the Jordans and even wrote Mike's name on the shoes, which soon changed into Garnett's competitiveness. He still loved Jordan, but now he wanted to beat Jordan. Isaiah Ryder recalls,
"We come out of the fourth quarter, KG like, man, keep going at his ass. Serve him. He can't guard you. He can't da-da-da with you. He can't mess with you." I was like,
we heard this story.
Looking at him like, chill.
We all know that the Chicago Bulls of that era were almost invincible. So naturally, the Timberwolves did not stand a chance, and Jordan would always have his way with KG and his team. But KG at that time would only guard MJ in switch situations. As a 20-year-old kid, he didn't have the status yet to tell his coaches, "Hey, I want to guard MJ." But KG was still learning while he was watching Jordan and was trying to figure MJ out.
It was 97, we was in Minnesota, and Flip had switched and put me on Michael Jordan, one of the greatest, probably ever touched the ball. And we was on the right side of the court, and I counted his dribbles. I was able to catch his dribbles, you know? 1, 2, come back, cross over. He crossed it back over, 1, 2. When he crossed it back over, I stole it. Give me this. He looked at me, I gave it to him. The very next play down, we go down, score. The very next play, they call it the very next play. This is no sauce. I counted the dribbles. 1, 2, come across. When I blinked, he was gone. I turned around, he was dunking the ball, giving somebody dapping halfway down the court. That fast.
After the second three-peat, Jordan...
Come on, man. Made that adjustment that fast. He knew where he messed up at.
Obviously retired, while Garnett established himself into the true
NBA
superstar, taking the Timberwolves year by year to the playoffs and putting up incredible numbers for the ages. Garnett always wanted to play against Jordan when KG was in his prime, so when Jordan announced his second comeback, Garnett was super happy. Now he will get a shot. Many NBA players that have been tortured by Michael Jordan and the dominating Bulls of the 90s felt like they could have their sweet revenge. A 38, 39, 40-year-old Michael Jordan obviously was a lot slower, can't jump as high, plus the Wizards team was nothing like the Chicago Bulls with Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman. And in all fairness, some nights Jordan just didn't have it, and some stars did get their revenge. But one thing was for sure, MJ would come back right at them the next time they met. Now, we're writing the 12th of January in 2002, the Minnesota Timberwolves would play the Washington Wizards. Jordan surprised everybody in the league, showing that he could still go up for 40 plus when he's hot. Kevin Garnett told his coach he wanted to guard Michael Jordan. Logically, speed-wise, Garnett now could keep up with Jordan's speed. And with his long arms, there's no way Jordan could post up. Kevin was in the beginning of his prime and an absolute MVP candidate. Could Jordan even compete against this monster?
Sheesh. This is some tough music.
This man right there, Michael, and he does it all over the NBA, but he has taken a morbid franchise and breathed new life into this team, and right now they'd be in the playoffs if they started today.
Is he still the greatest show on earth?
Well, that guy may be the greatest show on earth.
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett.
He's the Big Tent now, baby.
He is.
Forget the big ticket. He's the Big Tent.
KG ready to announce his,
Circus unto himself.
Very,
Here we
very
go for
active.
Washington. Dropped off by Jones. Chris Whitney picked up by Chauncey Billups.
That's what they have on Michael.
Game, not
KG guarding Michael, but didn't make any difference that time.
MJ rattles one in from the side. 2-0 Washington.
If KG does guard Michael the whole game, Michael's going to get his shot off very quickly. You can't juke and jive against KG. KG's just too long. You know, if Kevin Garnett's on Michael, you don't have to send another defender over to help out. Kevin can handle anybody one-on-one by himself, whether it's on the perimeter or inside. Take him down to his own little animal house.
Here comes Hubert Davis. Michael again picked up by Garnett.
Isn't this a fun matchup? Look at this thing. Let's see what he can do against KG.
Jordan is 6'6", and Kevin lunging in at 7 foot, knocked it away. And look,
Not only 7 foot, Kevin, but the guy can move like he's 6'6".
Right.
Laterally, that's what makes him so tough. And vertically, he goes up higher than anybody else in the game. Is that a shot or what?
Wow.
You're right. He did have to pretzel himself around Jahadi White.
MJ tries and scoops. He can't get it. White is there.
Straight over you and dunks on you like he did in Chicago. See, look, KG's there. There's Sam. Here comes Dean. You ain't seen nothing yet, basketball fans. Put on the catcher's mitt if he's going to give you 5.
Here comes Michael wheeling around Garnett. Back in, put Serbiak in there. They got 3 top 25 3-point shooters. And driving down the lane.
Where did that go from, huh?
Jordan by Garnett. And missing a
Jordan's trying to take over here.
working on Garnett. Close back in the finish. Michael Jordan.
There you go. He's finding it, though. He's finding it. Hold on. Chill. Calm down. Good.
Michael over Jordan.
That's no very high arcing shot on the back leg. He barely got any elevation on that. Hold on. Bring that back.
6-0 run by Washington.
that. Come on, man. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was thinking like, damn, I ain't gonna lie. You fake lock MJ up. What's going on? Shoulda known. Shoulda known, man. I shoulda known. If y'all enjoyed this reaction, make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe. Click on the last reaction on your screen right now. And I'm out of here, man. Hope you enjoyed, man.